It had been 3 months since Emily Carter lost everything. A promising nursing student turned survivor of misfortune, Emily had watched her dreams crumble the day her apartment burned down. Insurance delays, debts, and a world too fast to care had left her sleeping on park benches and surviving on scraps of kindness. Every night, she sat by the same bus stop near downtown, a place where life rushed by, but no one stopped to see her. She used to imagine someone would, maybe to offer a smile, or even just a warm word. But the city wasn't built for soft hearts. That night, the sky was heavy with rain. Emily tucked her legs to her chest, her thin jacket no match for the chill. Her stomach growled quietly, but she didn't have the strength to beg anymore. The buses came and went, headlights blurring into the drizzle. She stared at them, wondering how it felt to have somewhere to go. Then she noticed a little girl, no older than 7, sitting alone on the opposite bench. Her red coat was too thin, her shoes mismatched, and a stuffed bear dangled from her hand. Emily's heart twisted. She glanced around, no parent in sight. The girl was staring at her. Not with fear. With curiosity. "Are you waiting for someone?" Emily asked softly. The girl nodded. "My mommy." Emily frowned. "Where is she, sweetheart?" The girl looked down at her shoes. "I don't know. She went to find money for our bus tickets. But it's been a long time." Emily's chest tightened. She knew what that meant. The girl's mother might never come back. Before she could speak again, the girl tilted her head and asked innocently, "Do you have a home?" Emily hesitated, shame rising in her throat. "Not anymore." The little girl smiled faintly. "Then we're the same." For a moment, the rain didn't matter. The noise, the cold, they faded. It was just the two of them, lost in a world that had no space for broken people. As the bus pulled up, hissing and roaring, Emily looked at the little girl. She was trembling, her lips blue. Emily couldn't let her stay alone. "Come here," she said softly, opening her arms. The girl hesitated, then shuffled closer, leaning into her. Emily wrapped her coat around them both. It wasn't much, but it was warmth. "Do you have a name, sweetheart?" The girl whispered, "Lila." "Lila," Emily repeated. "That's beautiful." The girl looked up at her through the rain. "What's your name?" "Emily." "Emily," the girl hesitated. "You need a home, and I need a mommy." Emily froze. The words hit her like a wave, simple, innocent, and yet carrying all the weight of two broken souls. She didn't know whether to laugh or cry. Maybe both. That night, under the flickering streetlight, Emily promised she wouldn't leave Lila alone. Not tonight. Not ever again. The next morning, the city awoke to gray skies. Emily walked through the early streets, holding Lila's small hand tightly. They found breakfast at a shelter, a paper plate of oatmeal and 2 apples. Lila smiled as she ate, her joy untouched by hardship. Emily watched her, realizing she couldn't remember the last time she'd smiled like that. At the shelter, a kind volunteer named Mrs. Jenkins noticed them. She saw the way Emily looked after Lila, brushing her hair, making her laugh. Later, she asked quietly, "Is she yours?" Emily hesitated. "She's mine now." Mrs. Jenkins studied them for a moment, then nodded gently. "Sometimes, family isn't about blood. It's about who stays." Those words became a spark inside Emily. Over the next few days, she found herself dreaming again, not of riches or success, but of belonging. She started volunteering at the same shelter, helping with laundry and serving meals. Every night, Lila would draw pictures of our new house, with stick figures of her and Emily smiling in front of a crooked roof. Then one day, a social worker came. They had been looking for Lila. Her mother had been gone for weeks, arrested for theft and substance abuse. The system wanted to take Lila to foster care. Emily's heart dropped. The thought of losing her was unbearable. She begged the social worker to let her stay, but without a stable home or job, she had no legal right. That night, after Lila fell asleep, Emily sat by the window of the shelter, tears streaming down her face. Life had given her a reason to live again, and now it was slipping away. But then she remembered something Mrs. Jenkins had said: sometimes, family isn't about blood. It's about who stays. So Emily made a choice. The next morning, she found a local diner hiring for dishwashing. It wasn't glamorous, but it was honest. She worked hard, double shifts, late nights, saving every penny. The shelter helped her apply for a small room in a community housing project. Weeks turned into months. Then one sunny afternoon, Emily stood before the same social worker, this time holding her new apartment keys, a job letter, and a trembling heart. "I can take care of her now," she said, her voice steady. The social worker looked at her, then at Lila, who ran to Emily's side and clung to her waist. After a long pause, she smiled softly. "Then maybe you already are her mother."